Hey guys, Sindragonlord again. Hey, this is the same duel with Rocketman Drew round 2. I thought it'd only be fair to him because I kind of got a little bit ahead of myself. I assumed that I kind of had this match in the bag, but I didn't. I actually lost. I felt the wrath of the gods. As you can see here, he managed to summon Obelisk, and he got Macro on the field. And at that point, I knew it was good game.
You don't run Dark Hole, do you?
Nope, I only run Smash Things. But anyway, yeah, I felt the wrath of the gods, and that's what cost me round 2. So, good game, Rocketman Drew. I give you your props. You came back. But yeah, anyway, I guess that since I'm making another video anyways, just to post about the fact that he won, I guess what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do one more deck profile on the other deck I have on this, and it is actually it's not a very heavily run deck, but it got me second place at my locals. So yeah, I'll show you it. It's my Malefic Drain deck. Basically, it's a very anti-meta deck, revolved around basically saying fuck you to the current metagame. So let me just go through this really quick. 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons. That should be self-explanatory. Fodder for the Malefic Blue Eyes. The only reason why I run 2 Blue Eyes, only 1 Malefic Blue Eyes, I'll explain later. But yeah, until then, I run 2 Beast King Barbaros. This is a skill drain based deck, so Beast King Barbaros would benefit from a skill drain. Air Dragon, the dual mode beast, same reason. I run 3 Malefic Cyber End Dragons. It's a 4,000 point beater. And with skill drain on the field, he's evil as all hell. So yeah, 3 Malefic Cyber End Dragons, 2 Malefic Rainbow Dragons, 4,000 attack, once again a beater, skill drain, completely evil. And actually, I do have to add one more thing to this, but I'll add it at the end of the video. 1 Malefic Stardust Dragon, or I can't count. 2 Malefic Stardust Dragons. Mainly just because if I don't have skill drain on the field and I need to keep my field spells protected, it's there. Other than that, it's just there. 2 Rainbow Dragons for Malefic Rainbow, obviously. Allure of Darkness. It's hand correction basically. And you get the gist of what I'm trying to say here. No further explanation is needed. I run 3 Malefic Worlds, just because this is a Malefic deck, even though it is skill drain based, and if I have skill drain out, I do not need a field spell. It's good to have just in case. I run 1 Mystic Plasma Zone as my other field spell of choice, just because most of my deck is dark, so my already powerful beaters just get a 500 point boost, so it just makes the deck that much more evil. Triple MST, in case, this deck is very heavily reliant on its backfield. So if I feel like, if someone has like a Royal Decree or anything like that, MST will take care of it. Terraforming, add a field spell, that's self-explanatory. Trade in, that's for the other Blue Eyes, or Beast King Barbaros. If I don't feel like summoning him, just trade in, get 2 cards, more draw power. They run 2 Dark Bribes. Like I said, this is an anti-meta deck. It revolves heavily around my backfield staying intact, so if someone tries to Heavy Storm or MST or anything else, Dark Bribe. Destruct Potion. If I have Malefic Cyber End on the field, and if I run into a Mirror Force, well, if my Malefic Cyber End Dragon's already going, I might as well get something out of it, so I'll set Destruct Potion. Can you turn that down a little bit, please?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Anyway, if I run into a Mirror Force with Malefic Cyber End Dragon, and I have Destruct Potion set, I'll just chain Destruct Potion and destroy Malefic Cyber End myself and gain 4,000 life points. It's very handy. Final attack orders. When I first made the deck, a lot of problems it had was the fact that people would stall me out by setting cards face down in defense mode. So, final attack orders. The minute that some bitch is flipped face up, it's turned to attack mode, you're taking battle damage. So, yeah. I run 3 Macrocosmos because this deck does a lot of removing from play anyway. It doesn't really affect me. So, in the case of Inzectors or anything like that, it's a really good... It screws up a lot of decks. It really does. Skill Drain. I run 3 Skill Drains. No more, no less. Just because... Skill Drain is just that much of a crucial part of this deck. Moving on. I run the Solemn Brigade and 1 Starlight Road. For the same reasons. I don't have a side yet, just because I don't really... I haven't thought of that great of a side yet, but I didn't really necessarily need a side when I went to my locals and got second. The only deck I lost to was Dark Worlds. And the only reason why that was is because I didn't have Macrocosmos in my deck at the time. So yeah, if I had Macrocosmos in play, that I probably would have had the duel. But yeah, this is the deck. My extra, 3 Cyberins, 3 Stardusts, 2 Stardust for Malefic Stardust, and 1 for Starlight Road. So yeah, that's the deck. Let me know what you guys think. Same thing as usual. Maybe give me tips about what I can do to make the deck better. You know, etc., etc., etc. This is Sindragonlord signing out of the Dueling Network. Peace out.